Yo, 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 yo. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Hi, Ferret. Thanks for the hug. Mad Cat, Soul Life, Nina, Moa Noep, and all those out there in Kick World. What's good? Well, my dogs are goth. You better go to the kitchen. Hi, sweetie. Maybe somebody brought extra snacks and we'll share. Remember to hit the like, boop the boops, clicky a clicky. Oh, let's get some candy going. Cold meds are making you feel courageous. Nice. Candy, yeah. I've got some candy, I got some chocolate, I've got some chips. I've got snacks. I've got a room temp Red Bull. It'll be fine. Ooh, Taco Bell. What's up, Scribs? Christina! Aw, thanks for hitting the heart. Yeah, med check, everyone. I need to take meds, so med check time. Thank you, Mad Cat. Big ups. Meds time, yeah. Let's see, okay. I was like, what was I doing? I'm pretty good. Give me one sec. Cheers. Okay. I am out of one of my meds, so I had to make sure I told somebody. Soul life. Kick is better for sharing out the stream on socials and Twitch. Nice. Let's go. What's up, Mitty? $155 subs to go, baby. You know, Christina, it was sold as a top, but it is long enough to be a dress. And so come summer, I will probably wear it sans leggings. But today, I'm rocking these fun pants. Oh yeah. Yeah, I really like it too. It was pretty affordable. What have we been chatting about? I don't know. We took our meds. We just started. Welcome. Yeah, I like colorful leggings. Like, because I wear a lot of black, but I'm like, occasionally, like, a print legging is super fun. The painting, these are really relaxing visual ASMR for you. Well, you know, Scribs, if you're in the market, I have some rainbow leggings on my merch store. That are pretty sweet. I mean, I could have linked you the actual product, but that's just a link to the store. But yeah, Mad Cat, you got a pair of the leggings, didn't you? I think I remember seeing them on you. Well, and I designed these specifically to make your butt look good. So, like, you know, ferret, maybe hook up the wifey with a little late Christmas present from the merch store. They're actually on sale. All pants, long sleeve tops, hoodies, are all on sale. I'm probably gonna have to end that sale very, very soon though, so go get your merch. It probably still says there's a discount for Twitch subs. I haven't looked at that yet. I don't know how that's gonna work. So, but there was a 10% discount for being a Twitch subscriber to the merch store, but there's a cozy collection that's on special for like 15% off. So I have one of the NB shirts, yeah, the non-binary pride shirt. I've got one of those. I've got one of the watermelon V-necks. I've got a disability tank. I've got a hoodie. I've got the keffiyeh leggings. I've got a couple things from the merch store. And then I did for Christmas. I got my mom one of the Scout Christmas mugs and one of the long sleeve hooded shirts. And I got my sister the leggings. So I am not allowed to post links in the video description right now. YouTube, I broke some guideline. So I can't put links in the descriptions. Let's go. That's awesome, Katie. Well, you know, that's capitalism for you. Like, I literally just want to survive. Like, you know, yes, I want to change the world. But, like, if I don't, like, you know, I'd be happy to just survive. You know what I'm saying? Our friend Raptor Blue got unbanned. Yep, that's a step. PD, you're getting married? I don't know, Christina, because I wasn't in a place where I could openly ask. You know, I can't be like, oh, this is Adrienne on a sock account. Can you tell me how you got unbanned? Like... I can't do that. So. That's in like a week, PD. You're getting married in like a week? A week from Wednesday. That's so exciting. Oh. What's up, Decipher? We love you, PD. I don't know of other people who got banned besides me and Raptor. You know, because once we figured out what I went down for, we spread the alarm, you know, like to make sure other streamers knew to get rid of their Luigi emotes. Kira chats got banned a while ago, like for reading out the Hamas's manifesto. But yeah, another indefinite for terrorism. Where it's like, we can't have education now, like... I could be down with a little 420 break. A little sesh. Yeah, excellent points in the chat. Free speech is not free. Super cool and good. Shutting down people for reading. Such a game, telling people what to cover independently. And it's like, you don't even, like, it's so difficult because it's like, what can you show that is like not copyright, that is within the TOS, and entertaining. Like, it's there, you know, and then shit changes all the time. Like I go back and forth on rules and regulations. They have no love for small creators and small streamers. Hey, Diggy. Virginia has the breakfast stuff that's a biscuit covered in pork-flavored vomit. Biscuits and gravy? Biscuits and gravy is fire. It is a southern thing. Christina over here in Keg being like, nope, stop. Chatter is hating on the best southern dish. Exactly, besides chicken and waffles, let's go. Grits are pretty good. I had, like, I'm not, like, huge on grits, but, like, you know, they're good. Like, they're, you know, just a food. I don't love the texture of grits. Have I had biscuits and chocolate gravy? No. That sounds good. We converted 2 Brits to biscuits and gravy fans earlier this year. Let's freaking go! Oh, Scribbles has an aversion to sauces. I see. They sound like they would be gritty. I mean, low-key, kinda. Yeah, Mad Cat, it's a totally American Southern food. Like, trying to, like, explain it to Brits is totally weird because we have different names for biscuits and, like, different type of gravy. Edie, I have never eaten squirrel. Cannot say that I have. Yeah, a savory scone with sausage gravy. Or Christina's like butter rolls with sausage sauce. Yeah. Yeah, it's white gravy instead of brown gravy. Okay, let's see. Kind of slow pickings. Hey y'all, make sure you're hitting the like button. There's 3 of you out there that need to hit that like button. Oh yeah, we were gonna smoke. It's 4:20. Let's smoke one and get my shit together. Yeah, Christina says that we're gonna have to send me some food. But yeah, okay, so yeah, okay. Thanks, Mad Cat. Sent you some for noms? Aw, thank you. You're amazing, Christina. Well, well, well. Water porch! What's that, PD? Oh. I mean... Okay. What's the best way? Twitter? Twitter DM? Yo, Lainey should totally come over to Kick. Like, if we can, like, build a little community over on Kick, like, it would help me out. The more streamers I have over here with me, the better. Because then it's like, more people might be like, oh, okay, it's not as bad as I thought. And I'm sorry, but the revenue split is just... You can't really beat it. Like, why do I care if they allow gambling? You know? Like, I don't do it. Yeah, I wouldn't expect anyone to ditch their Twitch, like, to Twex it, you know, over this. But, like, multi-streaming and just, like, getting Kick used to our style of streaming. It's like, yeah, we're gonna yap a little bit, but we're gonna watch some shit, and we're gonna chat with chat, we're gonna listen to some music, and it's gonna be great. Can you DM on Kick? I don't think so. Nuked my X account. Blue Sky. Yeah, I can Blue Sky. I can Blue Sky. I actually don't mind Blue Sky compared to, like, other social medias. But I still don't check it very often. Start a chat. Pendulous Dragon. Say hello. Hello. Yeah, water porch, like, they silence the left. They don't, you know, like, unless you can bring in viewers like Hassan, like, it's like they don't want you on the platform. So, like, you know, fine. Take my talents elsewhere. Yeah, like, I mean, I get, like, you want to reward success, but, like, the idea it's like, oh, bigger streamers get bigger cuts. It's like, you realize there's, like, a financial barrier to being a successful streamer. Like, streaming costs money. Like, you can't, like, none of this shit is free. Yeah, and then when you, like, the hours I streamed versus what I made, like, I never made minimum wage. Ever. Streaming. Oh, I was just bitching about Twitch Hunger Games. Saying how they don't really seem to want, you know, leftist voices on the platform. Unless you're big enough to, like, bring in people like Hassan does. You know, I mean, they started with the Zionism is a slur. Then we're going to make a special category for if you're doing politics, and we're going to take away all your ad revenue. And oh, we're just going to outright ban you because we don't like this emote. No, not specifically. Idolins, hello. I don't know, have a Threads account, and I don't know how to play Threads on stream or on YouTube yet. But you're welcome to put it in Discord. Gotta be 2 user. Oh, you did it on purpose. Ah. Nice. Yes, it is. What did I just hit? I think I hit this. The animal face. Deliciousness. Joey's Doodles. Well, I mean, doesn't she, like, have COVID? I mean, at least you wore a mask? Water porch. I said call my sister, she's a therapist. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, don't be sorry. It's your life. You're allowed to be upset and to talk about it, and you know, shit's important. What's going on over on YouTube? What's happening? They're fucking ducks over here. Aggressively. You heard what I said. I hate this. I feel so confused and out of the loop. It is a little hard because I'm talking to two chats. So like I get that. But, you know, I'm trying my best. Wow, whoa, water porch. You'd be surprised. There's actually some like decent auto moderation that takes place on Kick. Like, even if you say stuff that like /s, you know, like it'll sometimes it'll be like unless you're a mod, from what I've seen. I gained a sub? Nice, I didn't get a notification. That's awesome. That was you! Aw, thanks, Duck! Yes, MIDI Doctor, I am on Kick. I am on Kick and YouTube. I was thinking I should just like cut the little edge off of this guy and just chew. There. Just get rid of the Twitch logo. I had a free cortisol wake up. Oh my god. Yeah, that's too real. That was like me yesterday with the roofing. Cause like I kind of knew it was happening, but I forgot. So like it just started and it was like, you know, like shelling. It's, you know, it's like, it sounds like shelling. But it was like, so it woke me up very panicked, you know, because like, what the fuck is that? Oh my god, I'm not safe. Ah. And, so, you know, but I was still really fucking tired. So like, I woke up and I got really stoned and I was just like, you know what? I am safe. It's not gunfire. It's not bombs dropping. It's just people fixing the roof. I can go back to bed. And so I actually went back to bed for a couple hours. But then when I got out of the house with my mom, I love you, Hunger Games. Yeah. They're just having fun. Does Kick have an app? Yes. Yes, and apparently the app is better than Twitch mobile. So you might enjoy Kick. It's honestly, it's a lot like Twitch. And as long as we keep, you know, like, the whole thing is, it's like people are like, oh, well, that's a place where like a bunch of Nazis are. And I'm like, well, okay, maybe. But like, if we keep our spaces safe and clean and free of fascists, you know, like, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about the fact that there are fascists out there. It doesn't mean they can come fuck with me. I've never used Kick. Oh my god, I need to download that app. I streamed the whole day on this thing and never thought about grabbing the mobile app that would help with this chat. Yeah. Yeah. I have both my chats popped out. So I have a Twitch, or I wish I have a YouTube chat over here and my Kick chat over here. Oh. Yeah, Hunger Games, exactly. It's not, and like, I got fucked with plenty on Twitch. It's not like Twitch was this like haven free from trolls. You know, so I think the discourse that surrounds, you know, which platforms we as leftists use, you know, deserves to shift. And not just because it, you know, personally affects me, but because there is no goddamn ethical consumption under capitalism, and I gotta get that bag, son. Yeah, the cheap viewers bots, the spam bots. Plus, like, actual, you know, chuds. Okay. Chuds aren't buds. Remember YouTubers, you can hit those reacts. YouTube counts those. I was checking out my analytics last night and like YouTube counts the live reacts. So like those boost you in the algo. If you don't feel like typing anything, if you don't want to chat, you can always just, you know, click a little tappy tappy on the screen. Yeah. Tap, tap, taparoo. Just tap it in. Aw, ferret. Chad, I don't want to do anything. I'm sorry. I have concepts of a stream. Oh. Great. A video we were gonna watch just got deleted. You can't write MFer in fucking Kick Chat without getting auto-modded? Aw, thanks, Decipher. You got your settings up high then? Let's see. I'm like, I don't need people getting... Yeah, apparently you can say that. I'm gonna look for community, chat settings. Okay, I have it set to no filtering. Now, so hopefully that helps. You need, I think it's 3,000 watch hours in a year. I'll have to check YouTube when I'm not streaming. But as a managing moderator, you should be able to access those settings. Yeah. Yeah, like streaming, you know, like I'm like, I've already accumulated like a bunch of watch hours just from streaming to YouTube every day. Even if I'm only streaming to like, you know, 10, 15 people. Like, you know, it is what it is. You just hit 1K viewers. Nice. Well, no, Joey, I changed it, so that might be why. Putting in the hours. Oh hell yeah. I'm a grinder. I work my ass off. I just don't know what to do half the time, you know. My shorts don't really get views. And for like shorts to count in your viewership, you need like 5 million views on shorts to get monetized. I'm like, this is ridiculous. $5,000 subs to what? There's something. Oh, for shorts. Yeah. And there's like different levels of monetization too. And even then, like, I might hit the metrics, but like, my channel might not meet community standards enough to be monetized. Like, I don't know that I will ever get YouTube monetization. So like, I'm streaming to YouTube because I love you guys. And I know some of you just don't want to do other platforms. And, you know, I don't want to lose touch with all of my comrades just because of a Twitch ban. But... Katie, you can, like, look it up. Mamoon? Is that how you say your name? Welcome in. Give you a follow back. Mamoon? Mamoon? For streamers though, like, I just, like, I don't know, like, I would like to see YouTube have become more of a streaming friendly place, but it's definitely not the place for streaming. There is a way around that water porch, but it's very OBS technical. But you can separate your audio so that your copyrighted music doesn't play to YouTube, but plays to your other streams. There is a way to do that. Yeah.
This news is funded by viewers like you. Please support our work at democracynow.org/give. We begin today's show in Israel. The New York Times.
Yo, Lennon Smash in the house. We got a kick celebrity. Properly shout you out. No worries, Christina. I hope you're doing okay. All right.
Times has confirmed past reporting by 972 magazine that on October 7th, 2023, Israel loosened military rules meant to protect non-combatants and gave soldiers, quote, the authority to strike thousands of militants and military sites that had never been a priority in previous wars in Gaza, unquote. The Times reports the order meant, quote, the military could target rank-and-file militants as they were at home surrounded by relatives and neighbors instead of only when they were alone outside, unquote. This comes as the head of Gaza's health agency says he's lost contact with Kamal Adwan Hospital, and at least 50 people have been killed, including 5 medical staff, in an Israeli airstrike on a building near the hospital in northern Gaza. Meanwhile, in central Gaza, Palestinians attended the funeral of 5 journalists killed in an Israeli strike near Al-Adha Hospital in Nuseirat. They worked for the Al-Quds Today channel and were in a van clearly marked press.
These journalists, what's their fault? You target them just because they report the news? Just because they document your crimes? Why do you attack and target them? God is my witness, and he is the best disposer of affairs. Ayman was waiting for his first child to be born. His wife was still in labor, hadn't delivered yet. He was hoping to see his firstborn, but he didn't make it. He was martyred before he ever got to see his son.
Also in Gaza, health officials report the 4th infant child in 72 hours has died due to the cold temperatures. For more, we go to Tel Aviv, where we're joined by Gideon Levy, award-winning Israeli journalist, author, columnist for the newspaper Haaretz, member of its editorial board. His new article is headlined, "The IDF's Own Sickening Zone of Interest in the Heart of Gaza." Levy's latest book is titled The Killing of Gaza, Reports on a Catastrophe. Gideon, welcome back to Democracy Now! Let's begin with the killing of the 5 journalists in a clearly marked van that said press. They were outside of Al-Adha Hospital. One of the journalists was waiting for the birth of his first child, his wife inside in labor.
Nothing will make Israel to admit that they were journalists. The IDF already claims that they were all terrorists, presenting themselves as journalists. You never know, nothing. The fact is that this mass killing is going on even now, when you understand there is no purpose whatsoever except of killing more Palestinians. This war should have ended a long time ago, and Israel continues and continues, really now without any purpose except of mass killing. Killing and killing and killing for the sake of killing. And this car of those 5 journalists is just one example of so many.
And the death of another child of hypothermia, dying of the cold in Gaza during this cold snap, Gideon.
I'm much more worried, Amy, about the cold wind which blows from Israel, because those stories are hardly published here, and if they are published, they don't touch anyone. Look what happened to us, really. Frozen babies. Even this doesn't touch anybody. Nobody talks about it. Nobody really seems to care about it. You will hear all kinds of justifications, except of one, that Israel is continuing to commit crimes.
a zone of interest in Gaza. I wanted to go to the original Oscar-winning film of Jonathan Glazer and play the trailer.
These flowers are so beautiful.
The azaleas there. There are also vegetables. A few herbs, rosemary, beetroot. This is fennel, sunflowers. And here's kohlrabi. The children love to eat it.
Die herrliche Zeit, die mir gemütlich im Gast.
The heartfelt time we spent in the Haas house
Wird immer mit
will always be among our most beautiful holiday memories.
Im Osten steht
In the east lies our tomorrow.
Dank für eure national.
Thanks for your National Socialist hospitality.
So The Zone of Interest is an Oscar-winning film about the commandant's own home that shares the wall with Auschwitz, but the film never goes into Auschwitz. It just stays in this kind of paradise. During the Oscar ceremony earlier this year, the filmmaker Jonathan Glazer condemned the Israeli occupation after his film Zone of Interest won for Best International Film. This is what he said.
Our film shows where dehumanization leads at its worst. It shaped all of our past and present. Right now, we stand here as men who refute their Jewishness and the Holocaust being hijacked by an occupation which has led to conflict for so many innocent people. Whether the victims of October the 7th in Israel or the ongoing attack on Gaza, all the victims of this dehumanization. How do we resist?
So he already talked about the relevance of the concentration camps and the World War II to what is happening today in Gaza. Gideon Levy, if you can share your thesis in your latest piece, the IDF's own sickening zone of interest in the heart of Gaza.
Yes, and it's very unfortunate, but you can't help it. The IDF opened a resort place in the northern part of Gaza for the soldiers to come to have some good time, to refresh themselves from the battles, to rest a little bit. They are offering them massages and very good meals and all kind of other benefits just to let them rest. That's fine with me. I mean, the soldiers deserve some rest, but I couldn't help the comparison. Not that there is extermination camps in Gaza, by all means not, but this lack of sensibility when Gaza is starving, when I talk to friends in Gaza who are fighting over a glass of water or a piece of bread, to open a resort place which offers steaks and barbecues and all kind of other delicatesses to the soldiers. I mean, how lack of sensitivity can still take us? You know, also in Tel Aviv, we continue our lives while Gaza is starving, and I feel very bad about it. But to do it in the middle of the Gaza Strip, when it's all surrounded by death and starvation and rubbles and destruction, to open a resort place for soldiers with all kind of funds offered them, I couldn't live with it, and I couldn't help the comparison to the Interest Zone, to this unforgettable film. Yes, it is the same. It's the same blindness. It's the same moral blindness to what's going on around you.
Israeli Defense Forces has built a holiday village on the Gaza coast. Sergeant Yaron Rabinovich ate some Choritos and steak earlier this week. In an adjacent room, there's a physiotherapist who gave a soldier a pleasant massage. The village is surrounded by lawns of synthetic grass, cushions for sprawling in every corner. A soldier enjoying a cappuccino while another has a glass of XL with ice cubes. Where exactly is this area in Gaza?
It's in the northern part of Gaza on the beach. As you know, Amy, Gaza is very small. And when we speak about any location in Gaza, it's next to any catastrophe area. I guess that it's not far away from the refugee camp, which was destructed more than any other refugee camp, namely Jabalia, which 100,000 people had to leave by force by Israel. Let's remember also, who are those 100 people? Those are sons and grandsons and great-grandsons of refugees from the former catastrophe of the Palestinian people in 48. So to open this resort place, to open this fun village for soldiers on the ruins of Palestinian life, or on the ruins of any kind of human reality, is really, I mean, it's really about how it looks more than how it is, because I repeat again, I live in Tel Aviv, which is 1 hour away from this location, and my life is quite normal, and I don't feel good about it, but I continue my life. And still, to do it in the middle of the catastrophe shows how blind morally is Israel and its army.
And sticking with this theme of Auschwitz, the piece you wrote just before your latest, from Auschwitz to Gaza with a stopover in The Hague. A few weeks ago, Yoav Gallant, the former defense minister, visited with top-level Biden administration officials in Washington, D.C. He was not worried about being arrested, even though the ICC issued an arrest warrant for him and Prime Minister Netanyahu. You write in your piece, Benjamin Netanyahu will not travel to Poland next month for the main ceremony marking the 80th anniversary of the liberation of the Auschwitz death camp over concern he could be arrested on the basis of the warrant issued against him by the International Criminal Court in The Hague. Explain.
So it's, again, Amy, the irony of history. The German Chancellor, I guess, will attend this ceremony like every year. Others will attend this ceremony. And the Prime Minister of Israel, the state which was established on the ashes of the victims of the Holocaust,
High Hunger Games.
there because he's wanted for war crimes. Do I have to add anything more than this? I mean, again, in Israel, when we live in such denial, nobody cares much about it. But when you think about the meaning of it, the German Chancellor is free to travel there, is totally free of any charges, nothing. And the Israeli Prime Minister, after this horrible year in which Israel killed and destructed in an unbelievable, unprecedented way, is wanted and cannot get to the ceremony. I can't think about a more symbolic way to show what long and tragic way did Israel go ever since it was established until this moment that the head of the Israeli state, the Jewish state so-called, which was built on the ashes of my grandparents, cannot go there because he's wanted as a criminal of war.
And finally, Gideon, there's another piece in Haaretz, not by you. It's by a psychologist named Yoel Elizur. It's headlined, "When you leave Israel and enter Gaza, you are God." Inside the minds of IDF soldiers who commit war crimes. And it talks about the psychological stress of Israeli soldiers, revealed testimonies like this. I felt like a Nazi. It looked exactly like we were actually the Nazis and they were the Jews. Can you comment on this and the whole issue of Israeli war crimes? And if you see this ending any time in the future as this back and forth goes on around a ceasefire? We just have a minute.
So in a minute, I will say that Israeli soldiers, ever since the occupation started, act like gods and feel like gods because they can easily decide about life and death of anyone who stands in front of them. It is so in the West Bank, in the occupied West Bank, and it's in much more horrible scale in Gaza. They really play with the lives of people like gods, and this will scratch their personality and their morality forever. Because the easy way that they are killing, and you just mentioned the New York Times investigation about the first days of this terrible war, the easy way that they are shooting and killing anyone in Gaza, like gods who decide very easily, you will live, you will not live, without any explanation. This is, I mean, obviously Gaza is the biggest victim of all this. But I also think about the society which will develop here in Israel with those soldiers coming back home, remembering what they have done for all those months in Gaza, remembering how they react without any moral borders. This will be a damage for a very, very long period of time.
Gideon Levy, I want to thank you for being with us. Award-winning Israeli journalist, author, columnist for the newspaper Haaretz, a member of its editorial board. We'll link to your pieces, the IDF's own sickening zone of interest in the heart of Gaza. Levy's latest book, The Killing of Gaza, reports on a catastrophe. Democracy Now! Is funded.
There are a lot of startling parallels between the Nazi Holocaust and the Palestinian genocide. And, you know, like, a lot of people, including myself, have been attacked for saying that. But it's just fucking true. Like, even by, like, people who are relatively pro-Palestine, they're like, oh, that's you can't. No. I'm like, dude. Am I not seeing what I'm seeing? Like, did I learn a different history than you did? That's possibly true, because, you know, there's a lot of historical narratives that were taught that are inaccurate. Yeah, Matt, for sure. It didn't start with the ovens, you know. The 2IT thing has triggered a wave of purity politics. I disagree. I'm not seeing that. Like, in my like consternation, I will say, over this topic happened like pretty well before this, you know, big 2IT fallout. Yeah, 2IT is right-wing. The 2IT has exposed the right-wing pipeline, or the alt-right pipeline. They were bad before October 7th, yeah. What's that, Lennon? Okay. Oh, yeah, I made mine a sub emote too, the one that got me banned. I was just like, and I was even wondering, because I read through like Kick TOS, and I'm like, you know, technically. Wouldn't that be wild? Banned from Kick. I noticed that the sleeping streams are actually streams of people sleeping. Not just like, I'm gonna sleep and play content for you guys and I'll be back in a couple hours, but like, no, like, watch me sleep. And I'm like, I can do that. I've never read TOS. You know, I've started to. I've started reading them because, like, you know, like a lot, like there's a lot that you can do on platforms that aren't Twitch, you know. But it's important to know where the lines are. Would be huge lore. YouTube is banning large creators just for... Yeah, I was gonna ask chat because I couldn't remember where I heard that yesterday. And I was like, shit, I had some Luigi videos planned, and one of them I think got taken down. Somebody made one and it was in my playlist and it was like gone. Someone on TikTok. I've seen a little bit of the MAGA infighting, but I don't care too much about it, TBH. Oh, I'm really important. IRI. Yeah, I tried doxing you before they got you banned. Like, I was really just, like, blindsided that I got banned from, like, the community that I did. Or, like, because of the community that caused it. Like, I had no idea they had, like, any animosity towards me. Yeah, but like in my case, I mean, the reaction to it, to like not feel like bad about it is, you know, when you're like a partnered streamer and you get you know, disabled or like mentally ill person off the platform.
The detention of a hospital director in northern Gaza has prompted calls for his immediate release. Hussam Abu Safia was arrested by Israeli forces during a raid in northern Gaza. His whereabouts is unknown. Israel detained hundreds of people, including medics and patients. It says 240 are still in custody. Hundreds more have since been released. They've been describing the violence and abuse they suffered at the hands of the Israeli army. Tarek Abu Azoum reports from Deir al-Balah.
Stripped half naked and forced out of northern Gaza's last remaining hospital. This footage was recorded near Kamal Adwan Hospital after Israeli troops raided the building on Friday.
The Israeli soldiers tied us up and blindfolded us. We could hear people screaming and knew exactly who was being beaten. I was expecting my turn to come and to be beaten as well. They beat us with sticks and batons in the cold. They later took hundreds of Palestinians away with them.
The Israeli soldiers refused to give us drinking water. We were not allowed to go to the toilets. We're exhausted, we're tired, enough is enough. Our colleague Isra Abu Zaida was martyred yesterday. They killed her while she was wearing a white coat.
The attack ignited a fire at the hospital, killing at least 5 medical workers.
The Israelis burned the operating rooms, maintenance department, medical rooms and documents department. The patients and the wounded people are in a disastrous situation because of what the Israeli soldiers did.
Hundreds of people, including some hospital staff, have been released since then. But its director, Hussam Abu Safia, has been detained. Kamal Adwan Hospital has been constantly targeted during Israel's war on Gaza.
The Israeli military says that it was targeting Hamas cells inside the hospital, but has provided no evidence those cells exist. Tarek Abu Azoum, Al Jazeera, Deir al-Balah, Palestine.
Israel's war has collapsed Gaza's healthcare system. In October, the UN accused Israel of carrying out what it called a concerted policy to destroy healthcare in the Strip. The WHO says more than 1,200 attacks have been launched on health facilities in the occupied Palestinian territories since Israel launched its war. In April of 2024, Gaza's largest hospital, Al-Shifa, was destroyed during an Israeli siege, leaving hundreds of people dead. The UN says only 17 of the Strip's 36 hospitals are still functioning, but only partially, with none providing full services due to the shortage of staff and equipment. More than 1,000 healthcare workers have been killed since October the 7th of last year. Now, Dr. Ali Alaidi is an orthopedic surgeon. He is originally from Gaza and worked in the Strip as a medical volunteer in April this year. He joins us from Dallas. Thank you so much for being with us, Dr. Alaidi. First of all, wanted to ask you, Kamal Adwan was really the only closest thing to a functioning, semi-functioning medical facility in the north of the Gaza Strip. Now, where does this leave the Palestinians in the area who need medical help? Where can they go?
It essentially robs the entire northern Gaza population of any sustainable medical care. I believe that this is truly intentional to force the people out of North Gaza. And it systematically has been decided that without medical care that they would have to evacuate.
And we've heard that 15 patients who are in critical condition, 50 caregivers, 20 health workers, they were transferred to the nearby Indonesian hospital. First of all, can you tell me, moving a patient who is in a critical condition, what does that do to the prospects of their recovery?
I mean, the transition of care from the care that they're receiving versus the transition is definitely suboptimal. And moving them, I mean, I personally witnessed in my time in Gaza, whenever you do have to evacuate a hospital, and I saw patients being moved in their stretchers by family members miles down the road, it is definitely increases their likelihood of not recovering, and it makes it more difficult for their ability to treat these patients. It's extremely intentional what they're doing in making it essentially impossible to deliver aid to the wounded in North Gaza.
And as you mentioned that you've been on medical missions to Gaza since the war.
What government policy was he trying to change? All right, Lennon, you too. Sorry, I'm a little hung up on the terrorism thing because it just cost me my livelihood, so it kind of matters to me.
The war began. Can you describe the conditions that you and your colleagues worked under?
When I was in Gaza, while we were operating, we would feel the ground shake from the bombing underneath us. We would have the lights turn off, or we would have to operate under cell phone lights. And I was in southern Gaza at the time. I could only imagine what the healthcare sector's being put through today. Being under a siege for over 80 days, not being able to have the medications necessary. They've made it virtually impossible to deliver the care that we've been trying to give.
And at the moment, it is not clear where the director of the Kamal Adwan Hospital, Dr. Hussam Abu Safia, is. We know that he was detained by the Israeli army. His role was crucial, not in just running the hospital, but also procuring medical supplies and speaking about the needs of the local population.
Lennon, thank you for the sub.
No longer there, at least for now, able to do that. What effect will that have?
The reality is that this is one of the most outspoken physicians in northern Gaza, speaking on behalf of the people of North Gaza, where he literally stood in the forefront and approached the occupation forces, and them detaining him and beating him and questioning him has been undeniably intentional so that they could make anyone who questions their behavior punishable. It's virtually impossible for anyone at North Gaza to get the care. I mean, let's not forget about international humanitarian law today, where the wounded and the sick are guaranteed protections by humanitarian law. And when they arrest and beat one of the main outspoken physicians, it is a warning to every other physician to not speak out for their patients, to not take care of their patients. He is a hero standing up for the Palestinian people, and I aspire to be who he is.
All right, Dr. Ali Al-Aidi, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts and your insight live there for us from Dallas. Thank you.
Make sure to
Thanks. Yeah, we've watched that already on stream. I'll be right back.